So, ladies, do grab your copy of the Standard, page 20 for that. Let's take a look at something more important. On page 25 of the paper, coming back to you, Randall, Sonko now facing a harsh reality of governing the city. So the city is choking in garbage. That's nothing new to residents of Nairobi. There's burst sewers, while water shortage has become a perennial problem. I believe the water shortage has extended to parts of Nairobi that traditionally had not experienced water problems. Let's come to you, Tommy, and your thoughts on Sonko and his manifesto during the campaign period. One of the things he said is that he would have dealt with the traffic jams by Monday. That was the Monday after the election. I don't know if you've seen that actually happening.
Well, there's been no traffic.
Well, that's because you came here very early. There's no traffic at 5 a.m.
That's going to be a challenging issue. I always wonder why there's traffic when we have all this technology going around. You still need police directing traffic when the light is green telling you to stop. So it would be very nice if that could be fixed. As far as water is concerned, I understand from Dakaini Dam to here, about 60% of the water is lost. So that issue goes beyond Sonko. Garbage is something he can definitely do. I go to Kawangore a lot to buy mangoes at the market.
Really?
But people I know who know me know what I'm talking about. There is a garbage heap there that extends into the road to where you have to stop and use one lane because the garbage has come in.
Stage charter.
Right. And then you have, people selling goods right there, food items. I find that very disturbing.
Right.
But it would be nice to see Sonko deal with that.
And we've seen him with the Sonko rescue team and a round number of volunteers trying to clean up the city, removing posters.
So this must be said. I know Mheshimiwa Sonko quite a bit. He's not like a personal friend, but I know quite a bit about his work, about his bid in Kamkunji from 2010. We've had some things in common when I had a case against the former Governor Kidero in court.
Right.
So Sonko has also compiled a lot of evidence of the pilferage, of all the misdeeds of the county government, that you saw him actually have a physical altercation against Evans Kidero at the Senate. Having said that, Sonko's heart is in the right place. That's what he has.
I beg your pardon?
His heart
is in
the right place.
Okay.
He has a heart for the poor. That's the takeoff of his politics. That widows, orphans, those unable to access medical services, etc., those living below the poverty line, that it is not acceptable for them to be that way. They actually have turned out to be his biggest supporters, his biggest voters. He does give a damn about those. Now, is he unpolished? Yes. Does he have other, perception and image issues? Yes. A bit of ukora, you could say, yes. But by and large, this is a very rare trait in our leaders, who usually come from the conservative, elitist culture and could care less. So Sonko is the kind of guy that will put money together and provide a bursary from his own money, from other monies, for orphans, for widows and what have you. So to that extent, he's begun very well. He will do very well. If any of you here have read their manifesto, it's a wonderful manifesto. It is very, 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 very well crafted. I'm sure his deputy governor, Igathe, had a lot to do with that. And what I told them before they were elected is that if he could deliver Michelle even half of that manifesto, I think that he would outrightly have won the hearts and minds of Nairobians and Kenyans. But let me say finally.
All right, and we very briefly have to wind up.
Let me say finally, because this is a very important topic. If you look at the events of 2 days ago, where Wakulima Market has been cleaned like you can't believe, Sonko was able to do in a week what Kidero couldn't do in 5 years. It's always about just having the right drive and the right approach to issues. I think they'll do a lot. He has promised there'll be garbage collection. He has promised to deal ruthlessly with the cartels. We will support him in those bids. That's the only thing we can do.
And we will be watching. Let's wind up as I give you closing comments. Mukwana, do you agree, first of all, with Ndolo that Sonko's heart is in the right place? And is this the right man to lead this county?
Yes, I do. On that, the Swahili people say, Mgala muue, lakini haki yake mpe. I think that Sonko, personally, I'm very happy with the entry of Sonko in Nairobi. because he comes from humble beginnings, and he identifies with the vast majority of Nairobians, and therefore should be able to live to the expectation. He has demonstrated as a senator that he's pro-poor. Yeah. However, there comes a time when that very stand may work against him. For example, you've said that he indicated he'll be clearing the traffic jam in Nairobi within a week. This traffic jam is not a simple matter. There are so many vested interests in why these matatus should come into town. Kidero tried removing the police from the CBD, the traffic marshals. And if you recall, there was a big fight.
It was a meltdown.
You understand? So there are a lot of vested interests. And for me, whereas Sonko will remain the people's person that he has been, the vast work must rest on his deputy, Polycarp, whom I understand he was prevailed upon to accept him on the basis that that's the technocrat.
There was a technocrat in the politician.
Precisely, but you must understand also that the decisions, Sonko will be the boss at the end of the day. So there will be a lot of play between the politician Sonko and the autocrat Polycarp, and I really hope that it will be a fine play so that the Nairobians achieve the services. Frankly, Kidero's tenure
was a disaster.
Was disappointing.
All right, gentlemen. Tommy, unfortunately, we're out of time, and I will not be giving you closing comments this morning. We're out of time. But thank you so much, gentlemen, for being with us on Kivumbi 2017. We've been speaking to lawyer Tommy Randall. Very sorry, Tommy, as well as lawyer Alitulala Mukwana and political analyst Benji Ndolo here on Kivumbi 2017. That brings us to a close on the early morning edition. With me, Michelle Ngele. Do have yourselves a wonderful morning. Do stay with us. More news and reviews coming up at the top of the hour.
KTN News. Get the whole story.